Welcome back to the studio. I'm Laura, and today I'm going to be showing you the behind the scenes from my recent cabin painting. I showed you a little sneak peek of my sketch that I had there, and that is the composition that I'll be using for this piece. My client gave me a few photos from slightly different angles, so I settled on this one because I felt it made the cabin look very majestic and quite grandiose, if you will. So I figured that would be a better angle and just give the cabin more impact, I suppose. I got started with some big shapes and colors, so I'm putting in a light blue for the sky here, and I also put in a couple different greens for the big shapes of those two trees, as well as putting in a darker kind of blackish green color in some of the background areas, just to help me create some depth. I haven't gotten to paint any architecture recently, so I was very excited to get started on this commission, and I cannot wait to show you the final results at the end. This is how it was looking when I sent the first progress update. My client got back to me saying that she was very pleased with how the painting was coming along, so with that I got started on another layer of the painting the next day. At this point in the painting I was double checking that my perspective and everything was good, and also the placement of all these intricate little plants in the garden areas. Normally I would just do 2 progress checks for my commissioned work, however this painting has a lot of details in it and a lot of different elements, so I did send 3 check-ins with this painting. This one was different for me. I think I'm finally getting to a point where I look at my work and I'm like, oh yeah, that's my style, that's what I create, you know? My colors are a lot more developed, and yeah, just the style of everything I feel is much more defined and recognizable to me. I especially felt that way in the next video that I'm gonna post, where I paint a dog commission, and that one, it just flew by. Like, it really just flew by. So far this year, I have done 45 paintings, and that is just insane to me because we are only in September, well, I guess coming up on October now, and yeah, 45 paintings is pretty crazy. Last year I did 35, so I've already surpassed my goal of meeting 35 this year as well. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. I'll probably reach 60 this year. It all depends because I do have a lot of other things going on this wintry fall season, which may keep me from painting quite as much. I also have plans for a big trio of paintings that will be 24 by 36 inches each, and they'll be themed around friendship and how important friendship really is to me. I feel like a lot of my paintings are somewhat trivial, I can almost say, and they don't explore a lot of deeper meaning, so I'm looking forward to trying something new by putting a lot more personal thought into my work. The timeline for these paintings will hopefully have them finished by the new year, so we'll see how that goes. It all depends on if I pick up any extra commissions for the winter time or if I have any other events or things to attend. I also have some stuff that's going on in my personal life that may affect my schedule, so we'll see how that goes. Now, I sent my client this second progress update here, and then I went straight back into painting, and you can tell it's nighttime because I kept off my extra lights. I just have a light on that's behind me, kind of in my wall ceiling area, and this lamp beside me. I like painting with less light in the evening. I don't know, it makes it feel cozier, more concentrated on what I'm doing, and I get a lot of painting done that way. I listen to a lot of different things while I'm painting, and I generally try to get in the mood of the music, and I lip sync music sometimes while I paint, And although it's kind of embarrassing, it makes painting a lot more enjoyable for me, so I am not apologizing. I've been re-listening to NF's Hope album on loop, and I went to his Vancouver concert last August and it was amazing, so I just have to keep reliving the concert by enjoying the album. So I listened to that, and I also listened to just the most random assortment of like love and breakup songs. Like I listened to Benson Boone and Alexander Stewart and, you know, just all of those types of artists. And that's just the kind of music I like. I also just started re-listening to a bunch of Skillet's old music, and I used to listen to Skillet a lot when I was younger, so it's very nostalgic to rediscover Skillet's music. So that's what I've been listening to while I've been painting recently. I've also started watching a lot of medical shows while I paint, because a lot of them have enough audio description that I can just listen to them while I paint and then just, you know, watch the important parts. So I've seen House MD, and I also just finished watching The Good Doctor. I watched all 7 seasons in like 2 weeks because it was a very captivating show. I enjoyed it a lot, and yeah, it especially made painting just fly by. I just started watching another medical show called Transplant, and it's on Amazon Prime and Netflix, I'm pretty sure. It's about a Syrian doctor who comes to Toronto, so yeah, it's a very interesting show as well. I just finished season 1. Yeah, the plot is thickening, so I'm excited to finish it. Back to the painting for a moment. This is how the chairs were coming along. Honestly, I was a little worried about painting these chairs, but they were coming along so well, and I was very happy. So I had to show you them in detail before I continued, and yeah, they turned out really well at the end as well, so you'll have to stay tuned to see them. My client had sent me multiple photos of the chairs from different angles, and that was extremely helpful. I don't know what I would have done otherwise. So that just demonstrates the importance of good reference photos. Next, I wanted to make the painting look presentable to send the next progress update, so I was just throwing in some very quick placeholder stairs there. This is the point where the painting started looking a lot more three-dimensional in my opinion, which was very satisfying to see happening, and it only gets better from here, really. Now, in front of those bottom steps I'm painting right here, there's actually a kind of brick ledge, and you can see it at the bottom of the canvas. And I ended up taking it out because I felt like it was just one more thing that the painting didn't need. In the reference photos, the ledge is far enough away that I could totally get away with removing it, so I went ahead and did that later. At this point, I was getting to the stage of the painting where I was moving down in brush sizes and getting to smaller details. This is a part of the painting process where I start to look at it as a checklist and not so much as a whole painting. The reason I do this is because my brain is very to-do list oriented, so if I look at things as a checklist, really, where it's, oh, I have to do the stairs, I have to do the trees, I have to do the, I have to do the windows, I have to do the rocks, etc., then it's as though I'm checking things off a list, and I complete each area of the painting before I move on to the next. This really helps it feel more manageable for me, and it feels like I'm accomplishing more along the way. It makes the journey more enjoyable, if you will. I also wanted to update you on my market schedule for the remainder of September and October. I have 2 farmers markets left as of recording this audio, so I have the September 28th farmers market and the October 5th farmers market, and then I am done the outdoor seasonal membership. and I will have completed 19 of the Armstrong Farmers Markets this year. Additionally, there is the local Sunflower Festival coming up, so on October 4th, which is a Friday, I will be doing on-the-spot portraits for the Sunflower Festival. I've also been asked to do a couple events for the local Harvest Pumpkin Festival, and that runs for a couple weeks in October, so I will be doing a couple different things for them, and I will have details coming out soon on my social medias, so check out my links below in the description to check out that information. My client also requested that I include this little local squirrel. He lives around their cabin and they call him Rocky, which is so cute, so I put him in this tree here and he turns out very nicely. Thank you so much for watching, and I apologize for the lateness of this video. I did want to have it out a couple weeks ago, but, you know, life happens like that. And I will have my next video out for you on October 1st, so stay tuned for that, and please like the video and subscribe, comment, and let me know what you'd like to hear from me next. And until next time, happy painting!